It's been a good year for Mario. And if you don't think so, you're either dead wrong, or you know something that I don't. Earlier this year, Super Nintendo World opened in Universal Studios Hollywood, and another is set to open in 2025 at Universal Epic Universe in Orlando, Florida. Recently, we got the release of Super Mario Bros. Wonder, which rejuvenated 2D Mario with fun, fresh new gameplay and graphics. A couple weeks later, we got the remake of Super Mario RPG, a classic SNES game that no one thought would receive any more love. And of course, I cannot forget to mention the Super Mario Bros. Movie from April of this year. A movie that broke $1 billion at the box office and showed us all that video game movies can be fun and entertaining while still staying true to the source material. It is also something that has been on my mind since I have been playing Mario Wonder and Mario RPG. Particularly what I've been thinking on was the choice to put popular music in the movie and how I kind of have a soft spot for it. When the movie was released earlier this year, I heard concerns about popular music being mixed into the movie. It seemed that some people wanted the purity of Mario preserved. I can totally understand this train of thought. I can be a fanboy sometimes, and I do get a bit defensive when I see things that I like handled in a certain way. Anyway, I admit I too was a little bit afraid I would see a cringy Illumination-styled montage made by the minions themselves. But after watching the movie, my fears were put to rest. I felt the popular music wasn't overdone, and it was well balanced with the amazing score of the original video game songs. I couldn't complain. In fact, I started to get a little nostalgic watching Mario hop around while some pop songs played, especially when he was being chauffeured by a Kong in a cart while Aha's Take on Me set the scene. A song which I love, by the way. Though, how can I feel nostalgia from watching these scenes? Simple. I had memories of an old show reignite, and that would be the Super Mario Bros. Super Show, one that holds a firm grip on the throat of my nostalgia. For those of you who don't know, it was an animated program released by DiC Entertainment. Yes, it's pronounced DiC. I heard the kids say it like 1,000,000 times. The show was based on the Super Mario Bros. And Super Mario Bros. 2 games. Well, the American Mario 2, I should say. But I'm not going to get into that. I adored this show as a kid, even though I never saw it on TV. I was a little late to catch the original '89 airing, so instead I was the proud owner of the VHS home release. Wow, what a grim image to put on the box. Mario doesn't seem to care though. His mind broke after the waterboarding. Other than animation and sound errors, the show was consistent in one more thing, and that is having popular mainstream music play each episode in a montage. I always thought it was really cool watching Mario and friends take on King Koopa, now known as Bowser, while songs I could only hope to hear on the radio played. Yeah, I was a little kid and I didn't know the names of songs I heard, so there was no buying it if I liked it. Anyway, the particular sequences I have the fondest memories of were when Mario and Luigi were on the run from some baddies after cheating in a poker game. The song Proud Mary played as they rolled down the river. My favorite, though, would be the one that got me pumped every time I watched it. The pot-bellied plumber was hanging on a cliff over lava while his friends clung to his legs. Certainly a desperate situation, but hope blossomed just inches away from his grasp in the form of a fire flower. But the cherry on top? Well, Danger Zone, performed by Kenny Loggins, is playing the whole time. It's really intense. The scene is only made better when he grabs the power-up and flies out of danger, then pelts fireballs at his nemesis. Yeah, I have no clue why the flower gave him flight. The show wasn't the most accurate. The Mario movie montages seem like the perfect shout-out to the Super Show. Although unintentional, I like to think of it that way. Recently, I went to revisit some of the montages in the Super Show after the Mario movie brought back some memories. But the popular music has been replaced on streaming services due to licensing reasons. It makes the scenes much less impactful. But there is good news. I hear the foreign releases of the DVD still have the music intact, and if you want to see how these scenes were in their original form, you're gonna have to go to that. But that's a lot of trouble to go through, isn't it? Luckily, I did find some of the scenes uploaded on YouTube. Fan-cooping-tastic! And the two that I mentioned in particular I have linked below. What did you think? Did popular mainstream music taint Mario's purity? Did you enjoy the songs in the movie? Maybe it also brought back memories of the Super Show and you could enjoy the montages on another level as well. Or perhaps you just didn't care. Anyway, I hoped you enjoyed listening to my thoughts. These solo videos will be a bit more frequent. I want to use these to discuss topics in media rather than covering or reviewing content as we do in the rerundowns, and I hope to make them a bit more in-depth and longer as the channel grows. Please like, comment, or subscribe, and I hope to see you again at the Rerun Lounge.